Good morning, y'all. It's been a minute. Had a nice little weekend camping with my family. So I haven't made much progress in the back here, but I did go out to a couple different home improvement stores yesterday and picked up some stuff that's gonna help me with the progress of the garden today. So I said I was gonna wait to get some free mulch from the chip drop, but I don't really have the manpower or really the time to get over there and grab that stuff. So I just bought a couple bags from the store. I also wanted to get a couple of different vegetable starts because I do have a ton of seeds that I got from work, but I know that they were kind of old, so I don't know how viable they are. I tried a couple different herb seeds. Very spotty germination, so I picked up a couple vegetable starts and then a couple of annuals, some patience and stuff for a couple different pots, and then a couple more perennials for some larger spots. So let's take a look. What did I get? What did I pick up? I got a Black Beauty zucchini squash. And as you can see, there's tons of individual plants in there because they just threw a ton of seeds and just let it go, which is really awesome. And this one, I believe, is a cucumber. This is called the Burpless Bush Hybrid. So I actually wanted to stay away from a bush variety because we, live in Florida and it's often very wet. I was worried about the fruit staying on the ground, but it did say you could let it go up a trellis. So that should be good. I'm very excited. And the next one are just some Brussels sprouts and just a couple of peppers. I've got nothing really special, but I got a purple, actually that's pretty special. The purple pepper, which is this guy. Seems kind of interesting. A yellow and a green. They didn't have any red, which is fine. And then the last one I got is a butternut squash. Again, tons of seeds in there, tons of starts in there. Got these big Exora hedge, and all these little birds have all their nests in there. My next task is going to be to remove the borders of my sticks. And this isn't ideal, but I picked up some spray paint, and I'm actually going to spray where my borders are. So that way, what I'm going to try to do is use some of the sturdier sticks that I have. I want to create a little bit of a fence on the outside borders of this one. Maybe a couple other ones, I'm not sure. But what I want to do is I want to create it in the wattle style, which is basically all the weaved sticks. And then also for these beds, especially for this one, you're really supposed to dig out about a foot into the ground and then layer your decomposing wood. I just kind of did this as a preliminary sketch, so I'm going to try to do that next couple days. Seriously? Anyway, so that's in the plan next couple days as well. And I'm still trying to decide. I think temporarily I'm gonna have some of my vining crops right up here just to use the fence because that's what I've got right now. I'm gonna try to amend that. I also picked up some soil and some compost, so I'm gonna try to dig that all out and till it in and get that nice and workable, because I'm not sure if you're aware, but I mean, this is Florida native soil, pure sand, and the ants love it. This is all ant hills. Yeah. Okay, what else did I do? So I created another preliminary edge, excuse me, right here. I'm thinking I want to have some sort of little seating area, a little back planting, something a little bushy in the back. And these are, forget exactly what they are called. So I got these from my mom. They're a type of, they're akin to an agapanthus. They're like a big lily. She gave me a couple bulbs and I planted those there, just kind of as a random lazy drift, you know. Like I said before, I struggle a lot with trying to keep things really symmetrical, and I don't know, it's very weird. I'm usually really, I mean, I'm very pretty creative, but I still struggle with nice natural forms, I suppose you'd say. So this is kind of off kilter. You know, I started quarter of the way in and then just went off this way, which I don't know, we'll see how it does. Not much has changed over this way except for this little bed. I had it in a complete circle around, but I think it would look a little bit better. I created another little teardrop shape there, kind of mirroring that one a little bit.
Alright, well, the video kind of abruptly ended there. Still getting used to doing this, but here you can see I'm just kind of digging out that little area like I said I was going to, and gonna amend it with that soil and a little bit of compost, and I'll get it planted up in the next couple days. And yeah, so go ahead and stay tuned and you'll see my progress. Thanks, y'all.